On.
Thank you for having me.
For a long time, you and some of your colleagues have maintained extraordinary contact with whistleblowers in the Russian security services. You implied recently that failures by Russia's army are causing cracks in Russia's leadership. How serious, in your view, are those cracks?
Well, that is correct. Vladimir Putin started this war by attacking his own people, and we see him attacking his foreign intelligence agency. Then he placed under house arrest two FSB generals, domestic agency, but with a foreign intelligence branch in charge of the situation in Ukraine. Then it was a turn for the National Guard, and the deputy head of the National Guard was forced to retire, and he was just 45 years old. So yeah, it doesn't look really good, and it sounds really, really different from the previous wars Vladimir Putin had. And that caused a lot of confusion inside of the security services, and people inside are not really happy with the way the war is going, and they blame just one guy, Vladimir Putin, for that.
Doesn't he risk turning some of them into powerful enemies against him? After all, it's a pretty ruthless system, isn't it?
Yes, it is, but the thing is that while Russian security agencies and the army, they do not have a tradition to conspire, to be honest. The last time the Russian military tried to have some sort of coup d'etat was probably in the 19th century with the revolt of Decembrists in 1825, and it didn't go well for them. The Russian security services always controlled the army. It was always this branch of the military counterintelligence, one of the biggest departments of the FSB, and they had their own people everywhere, in every military department, in every military unit.